weirdo? You just won a 1983 Harley Davidson Shovelhead. Did I just hear a no fucking way in the background?
Are you fucking kidding me? Bro.
I hear that. I hear the freaking live stream in the background. What's up, Matt? This is Josh. I'm gonna let everyone else say hi real quick.
How you doing, Matt? Congratulations. This is David.
What's going on, David? Cindy?
Hey, what's up?
I'm speaking.
What's up, everybody? Absolutely nobody. Back once again. I said in the last video I did like months ago that I was gonna like change it up, and then I never did anything. Well, something's happened, and it's kind of given me a kick in the ass. A bit of a catalyst, if you will. Here I am, January 13th, 2025, sitting on the Goldwing out here in Sunnyvale, Texas, where the bridges are closed. Feeling grateful. In March of last year, I had a hard time. Well, a great time mixed with a hard time. So I decided that I'm going to make it to the Forgotten Angels campout last year, which I did a video on. There's plenty of footage of it. It was a good time. I bought this bike at Burt's Barracuda in St. Petersburg, Florida, to ride around down there and then ride back home. I didn't make the trip back. Well, I made the trip back, but I didn't ride the bike back. I had it shipped back. The day we got to Florida, I went to Burt's and picked up my bike. The whole time, texting back and forth with my good friend, Brady Trussell. Just joking about, you know, showing him the new bike and sending pictures and sending back and forth memes and, you know, just having a good time, making plans to get together, do a road trip. Just, you know, just bought a new Goldwing. We gotta go on a road trip. Get to the hotel. The campout hadn't started yet at this point. And, you know, texting back and forth with him still. Tell him, alright, man, I'm gonna turn it in for the night. He says, yeah, I'm gonna do the same. Apparently, that's not what he ended up doing. Because that night he went out on his bike and never came home. I got the news via Facebook the next morning. Not for lack of trying on his ex-wife's side. She did message me before I saw the post. I just didn't see her message. And I found out that he had passed away on his motorcycle that night. I'll actually link in the video that I sent him that morning, because I literally had just sent him a video of, I say morning, it was early afternoon. And I was on vacation, so give me a break. But the wife and I had gone to a really cool cigar shop in St. Petersburg. And I wish I could have enjoyed it more. But as I picked out my cigar and went over to the bar and had them make me and the wife both a smoked old fashioned. And I'll insert that video here in just a couple seconds. I took the video of the old fashions and sent it to Brady. And then I sent it to my friend John, our mutual friend John. And 2 seconds after I hit send to John is when my wife Megan opened Facebook and saw the post that Brady had passed. And it was tough. It really put a damper on the whole vacation. I considered just going home. But we didn't. Because we were there for a reason. That reason was to have a good time and support a great charity, Forgotten Angels. And I knew Brady wouldn't want that, so so we decided to go ahead and finish out what we had started. I finished my drink at the cigar shop and finished up my cigar and then made the somber ride over to the Tiger Temple Tattoos to see Ken Dean. Where Megan and I decided to go ahead and get alligators tattooed on our arms. Anyways, long story long, we ended up going to the camp out and we did have a good time and we met some people that will surely become lifelong friends. Met David Tyler, I had already met before, but, got to hang out with Shay, True Surgeon, and the whole Brap Star crew, and met Cindy. And we did our best to enjoy the weekend. We didn't say anything to anybody about what we were actually going through because we didn't want to, put a damper on anybody else's good time. I waited till Sunday when most everybody had left, and we were just waiting around the compound and to do a evening ride. They called the leftovers ride. I'm not talking very loud, and I really hope this is coming through because I don't want to film this again. And that's when I told Josh and David, what we had been going through the whole weekend. And of course, David being a man of many words and Josh also being a man of many words, they had some great advice and some good words of encouragement, and I really appreciate what they did. We didn't make the October camp out. I kind of went through and maybe I'm still going through it a little bit, but, went through a bout of depression, which is understandable, being that my good friend had passed away suddenly, and not sure if I wanted to continue riding motorcycles, and not sure what I want to do, and tried to kick myself in the ass a couple times, and it just didn't work. Went and started a new day job, and I hate it. That's besides the point. In that time, we ended up going to 3 more funerals and a 4th that we missed, or a 4th person that we know whose funeral we missed. Coming into the new year, into 2025, we're keeping our head up. We're in a better position than most people. We're doing all right financially, but we have gone through a lot of heartache and a lot of loss lately. So it's tough. But, we persevere. Well, just a few days ago, a week ago, literally a week ago today, Forgotten Angels and Shade Tree Surgeon decided to raffle off a 1983 Shovelhead FXR. Super clean bike. Apparently has a bit bore kit, probably a cam, and just a really cool bike. And when I saw the first video on it, I even told my wife, I was like, you know what? I like that one. Like if there's any one so far that like I would like to own, it's that old FXR. Brady, by the way, was a Dyna guy. Well, at least that's what he owned when he passed. Always a Harley guy, though. Except for a couple Hondas, but you know, we all love a Honda. But you know, the videos post, and he posted some. He didn't post a whole lot of videos about this FXR, but there's 3 or 4 of them up there. One of them that really hit home, where he kind of strikes poetic about the story behind the bike, and it really hit me in the feels. But apparently the original owner of the bike, the person who built the bike, put it together, passed away from cancer. What kind of cancer, I don't know. It's not really important. But he left that bike to his best friend and wanted his best friend to enjoy it, to ride it, and to be happy and, you know, remember him when he did. And I'll actually throw in a clip from Shade Tree, because he tells a story better than I ever could. But it made his friend sad. His friend didn't want the bike in his life anymore. It just reminded him of his buddy who's gone, and that really resonated with me, because I'm, you know, literally coming up on a year of my buddy being gone. So January rolls around. I think it was January 6th was last Monday. They do the raffle, and it's the funniest thing. I just assumed that I was scheduled to close at work, which is at 8:15 here in Texas Central Time. The Forgotten Angels of Brapstar, they're in Florida, so it's East Coast time. So they're an hour ahead of us. So usually when I get home at 8:15, the raffle's already done and gone. But I still try to buy a ticket, at least 1 or 2 tickets for every raffle, right? Just not really expecting to win anything, just to support the cause, which is what most of us are buying tickets for. No one really expects to win. Well, my boss comes up to me at about 6 o'clock and is like, well, hey, we actually get to leave on time today. I'm like, what? I look at my schedule. Lo and behold, I'm scheduled to leave at 6 instead of 8. Fair enough. Will do. So I drive home, not even thinking about the raffle or anything. I kind of forgot about it. I get home, you know, kiss the wife, pet the dogs, sit down in my recliner, turn on TV. Well, turn YouTube on the TV, which is what I usually do. I don't watch much actual TV. And I see the Forgotten Angels raffle. I'm like, oh yeah, cool. I'm home in time for the raffle. That's awesome. I hadn't bought a ticket yet. I am on harness, so I should be entered anyways, but you know what? It's $25. Let me just go ahead and buy a ticket. So I pull out the laptop and pull up the stream, have the stream open on one window and open up another window for the Raffle creator link and purchase my one ticket 5-10 minutes before the drawing. A single $25 ticket. And I'm watching the live stream on my laptop, and I have it on the TV as well, but it's muted on the TV. It's playing through the laptop speakers. And of course, the laptop's further along than the TV is, so there's more delay. It doesn't matter. And they're sitting there, fiddling around like they do, and there's about a 2-3 minute delay from where they are to where the live stream's doing. And as they're fiddling around, my phone rings. And this has happened before during the raffle. I get spam calls like everyone else, right? And my phone just rings, scam likely, or some shit. But you always answer because you never know, right? But I looked at my phone, and another thing too, I turned my ringer off. My ringers never on. I went ahead and turned my ringer on just in case, My phone rings. And I looked at it. It says Sun City, Florida, and my wife was right there looking at me. She said, I had this look like, oh yeah, right. Oh shit. Answered the phone and then heard the gravelly voice of Shade Tree Surgeon telling me that I won a 1983 FXR. Shovelhead FXR. Just past a year from the day that I decided to buy this Goldwing in Florida, because I wanted to have no excuse. I had to go to the camp out, and I thought to myself, well, if I buy a motorcycle, then I have to go to the camp out. And I didn't make the October one, and I was planning on not making the March one. But I guess fate had other plans in store. I think maybe Brady might have had other plans in store. And if you believe in divine intervention, then God had other plans in store. I don't know what I believe on that matter, but I do think it's a little more than a coincidence the way things turned out. So here we are. January 13th, 2025, 1 week after I won the Forgotten Angels FXR. Most ironic thing is it's just in time for me to fly to Tampa and make that trip home that I never made before. Whether it's in a truck, driving it back, or on the bike itself, riding it back, there's no damn way I'm getting on an airplane to fly from Tampa to Dallas again. And I think I got a wingman. Anyways, I hope the audio turns out good on this, because I didn't bring a microphone. At least I look good. It's a crazy story, and yeah, I know it's a crazy story, or I don't know if it's crazy. It's crazy to me. Y'all might be like, yeah, that's stupid, but to me, it's a crazy story. Kind of a meaningful thing, and I am taking it as a sign to stop being down on myself all the time, and to stop doing a job that I hate when I know there's something better out there. And that's something I think is this. I think I won this FXR for a reason, and I think it's going to take me in a new direction in my life with this channel, and hopefully this channel will take my life in a whole new direction. Not that I'm upset with where I'm at, but it can always get better. But until next time, don't take my word for it, because I'm absolutely nobody. Y'all, take it easy.